Hello my loves and happy February. Kicking off this month with a video about the books on my physical TBR and some of the books, and by some I mean like a couple because I have like 300 on my digital TBR. Usually my physical TBR is not very big, so whenever I do have a book that's on my physical TBR, I tend to knock it down first. And so currently I'm reading All Down Darkness Wide by Shawn Hewitt, and it's really good so far, and also very much so what I expected. But then I have about 8 books on my TBR, which I don't know if I'll get through all of them in February, but I might. It depends. So the first one is Love Redesigned by Lauren Asher. I love Lauren Asher, and her fine print Billionaire Brother series was insane. It's my favorite romance series to exist, and so I'm really excited to start this one, and I know that it's gonna be a series as well, so fingers crossed it is as good as her other ones. I'm so excited. And then I have Not the End of the World by Hannah something, I can't remember her surname, and it's a book about sustainability and climate change, and I'm someone who feels very clued up on these subjects, but I have never read a book about climate change. You know, I've read books on sexism, racism, homophobia, but I've never read anything on climate change, so I'm really excited to read this book, and the cover for it also is gorgeous, so this is a first for me, but also something I'm really excited to get into. Then I got sent the arc of Can't Spell Treason Without Tea. I love this concept already from the title. I loved it when they initially told me about it. Anything to do with tea and mystery, and it's like a cozy fantasy, but it's got like a darkness to it. I love that. It kind of gives me the vibes of Legends and Lattes by Travis Baldree, which is one of my favourite books of last year. So I'm very, very, very excited to read that as well. And then by the time this is out, this time next week I will be in New York, and the book I'm taking with me to New York is Sex and Rage, and I saw this book first time in LA last May-June, and I wanted to read it immediately, but I didn't have space for it in my suitcase because I already had 8 books on me. I was there for a month, leave me alone. Unfortunately I did not get the one with the cute cover, which really bums me the fuck out because the yellow cover, I'm obsessed. The one that I've got is ugly as balls, so purely for that I'm kind of hoping it's shit. If it's not, I'm gonna have to print out the cover I like and stick it on. But yeah, I'm really excited for that one as well. Oh god. And then I got On Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous. Listen, I hate, and I've said this so many times, I hate picking up books that everyone is reading, because usually I'm let down. It's like a movie. If everyone, like, I have not seen Priscilla, Wonka, I'm trying to think of other movies. I have still not seen Don't Worry Darling. Like, all these movies that are like out and the big thing, I just can't do it. I can't watch it. Physically it makes me feel sick. And it's not because I'm like, oh, I want to go against everyone and be different. It's just because I always feel let down. So I'll wait, unless it's like Marvel. Even now I'm kind of like but in the past, like Marvel, I would be like the first fucking person sat. But with anything else, I'm kind of like, I don't need to see this right now. I'll wait a couple years and then I'll watch it, and we'll see if the hype was worth it. And I have a similar thing with books. I actually do. I pick up a lot of books that people have suggested online, and most, like 70% out of the times that I do that, I get deeply disappointed, like I did with The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, Cleopatra and Frankenstein. These books were so ass, and I'm just hoping this one isn't, because like for example people are obviously like talking about A Little Life being really depressing, and I found it depressing, but also I'm very desensitized to that stuff. So when I read it I was like, wow, this is just an amazing piece of literature. So I liked it for different reasons, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I've seen this book so many times when I've gone to the bookstore and I've just been like, pick it up, pick it up. And then I've picked it up and I've read the blurb and I'm like, this doesn't sound like fun, you know? But I finally ordered it and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna fucking do it. It's like 200 pages long, and if it's that bad I'll sell it. But I'm looking forward to it because I don't think I've heard one bad thing about this book. So you all better be right, otherwise I will be starting a fight with you. Oh, this one I'm so excited about. Practice Makes Perfect. Ever since I saw the cover for this book like a month ago, oh, it's had me in a chokehold. It's had me in a chokehold. I'm so excited to read this. I still have no idea what this book is about. All I know is it's going to be a cheesy romance. The woman owns a plant store, I believe, and the guy has loads of tattoos. I don't need to know anything else. That's it. Done. Done. That's it. I'm so excited. And plus it's a pink cover, so I'm so excited to read this. So excited. Oh, and also this one, funny you should ask. Ever since I've heard about this book, I mean, I've never really heard like a super negative critique on it. Anyone who's spoken about it has like loved it or liked it, but the cover for this is what makes me excited. And also someone posted, if you were like a 2013 like Tumblr girl, like this is for you. If you had a fan account, this is for you. And that was me, so I'm excited. I love the cover of it. It's so pretty. It's my perfect aesthetic. Not that I buy things in mind with that, but I know I'm gonna get so many good photos with it. And then finally, a lot of my mutuals on Bookstagram have been talking about this book, Writers and Lovers. Again, I did not get the nice cover. Look, I get the cheap version of things because your girl saves money. She's good at saving her money. Again, I hope for that reason only that it is shit. But if it's good, I'm going to stick the cover that I like, that everyone else has, over it. But yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm a writer. I'm a lover. I've got a lot of romances here, which is good because I wasn't like heavy on the romance this month. So I'm like, February, month of love, I'm allowed to go into the romance. So stay tuned for the end of this month to hear my wrap up and what I thought of all these books. But also I wanted to touch on some books that I've recently put on my digital TBR, which I probably won't read this month, but possibly this year. So I recently have really looked into reading Breasts and Eggs. I'm also still considering Yellowface. I don't know, it's like that whole thing of everyone's talking about it. I don't want to read it. But I probably will. If I'm being realistic, I will. So, you know, that's why it's on my digital TBR. And then there's so many. I've got like 300 books on my digital TBR, but I think the ones that I've been looking into deeply is like these Hollow Vows, which for some reason I cannot find anywhere, but I can find the second, third, whatever books to it, so I'm confused. That's why I haven't got it yet, because I literally can't find it. I haven't heard like it's the best thing ever, but I love a cheesy fantasy, and kill me, so what? So what? I admit it. And then I did a post on my Instagram that I would love for you guys to go have a look and read the caption and comment your opinions. But I asked everyone on Instagram what their favourite books were, and I gave a list, and I said like, this is a list of the ones I'm kind of considering putting on my digital TBR. What is your thoughts about these? Let me know. And I got loads of responses. One of the things I asked about was ACOTAR, but I've heard since then some things about the author that I'm a bit like, bombastic side-eye, so I probably won't be picking that up anytime soon. But if you want to go and tell me your opinions on Breasts and Eggs, on These Hollow Vows, I think I even put Writers and Lovers on there because that was before I bought it, so even if I've read it by then, you can still go give me your opinion, because I like to listen to your opinions. That would be great. I love listening to people's opinions on books, especially that I haven't read yet, because I'm usually very stubborn once I have. So I will see you in our next video. Again, watch out for my catch up and wrap up of reading these lovely books that I've listed, hopefully, hopefully. And I will see you next time. I love you.